Hey everyone, welcome to Stratele Studios. I'm Jeff Castanon. Welcome to another no pause reaction and observations video. Oh boy, I'm ready for this. Richard, thank you so much for making this request. Richard is one of my Supreme Entity patrons. That's the very, very top level. And he gets 2 videos a month. He also gets all of his videos expedited, and he also gets a custom studio that is displayed at the beginning of the video, which you saw coming into this video. Fun stuff. He wanted me to check out another one from Kenton. This is the song 23 Degrees North, 82 Degrees West. It's just the audio. Let's get into this and we'll chat about it afterwards. Here we go. Oh man, is that Maynard in the back? I think it probably is. Oh my God, that was so killer. You know, I'll tell you what I love about Stan Kenton's horns is just the fierceness of those stabs, man. Those trumpets hit so hard. It's just like a punch in the face. It's just amazing. They're blasting so much air through those horns like that all together, you know. I so love that. So cool what they're doing with the trombones. The overlapping pattern that was hanging, you know, together at the beginning was very interesting, and then they start layering stuff on top. Really cool sax solo, you know, to be expected from Stan Kenton's band. You know, I was reading a biography about Charlie Parker, and Charlie Parker was being interviewed by somebody who knew a little he's a music guy, and so he was talking to Charlie Parker about the scale, and Charlie Parker said something to the effect of, "Yeah, man, those 8 notes are uh, all I got," or something like to this effect. And the guy's like, 8 notes? And he's like, "Yeah, man, the 8 notes in the scale." And then the guy's like, "Oh, there's 7 notes in the scale." And Charlie Parker, not really, having a musical education, it was a practical education, right? He's like, he was puzzled by that. He's like, "Oh, 7 notes in the scale." And as it turned out, it made a lot of sense because Charlie Parker was playing a lot of the bebop scales, which actually has a passing tone. And there's a minor bebop, major bebop, and a dominant bebop, and they all have this passing tone, which makes it 8 notes. So when they're doing their runs, they always fall on the right beat. They can do these runs, and they're even number of notes, and so that's where it came about. So that's why Charlie Parker thought there was 8 notes in the scales instead of 7. So I thought that was pretty cool. I wanted to share that with you. Anyway, Richard, that was really cool. Bringing the Stan Kenton. I love it. Yes, let me know if you all have heard of this one before. I haven't. This is the first time I've heard this one. And yeah, check out the description for links and let me know what your favorite part about this is. I'm always leaning towards sax solos. I just absolutely love sax in jazz music. That's like my number one thing to listen to. I think the sax players in jazz are the best improvisers, but you could argue with me about that. Anyway, come back for more cool stuff. We'll see you next time.